You talk to the people. It isn't even flying for me. Shortly after the Challenger tragedy, you wrote the piece "Flying for Me," which is a new one, and then you made a video, 5.5 minutes, with the help of NASA. And this is a beautiful space piece. What was your motivation to do this?
Well, so the song began the night of the Challenger tragedy. Yvonne, I was responsible for the whole Citizen Space program getting started. It was my idea, and I approached NASA about it and stayed with it for 3 years. I thought initially that I was going to be the first one to go up. There were a lot of things that led me to feel that, and it was a real possibility until President Reagan said that he was going to send a teacher first. So I was responsible for Krista being on that flight. And that was my flight.
Yeah.
Until a teacher was named, you see.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that I felt about that when it occurred. And what I wanted to do most of all, which I think is what each of them wanted to do, was what I say in that song. I wanted to go for every man, every child, every mother. I want every human being to feel that they were flying for me. They were flying for you. They were flying for everyone. And I want everyone to recognize, what a contribution they were making. That's an incredible thing that they were doing. It's like my friend Senator Garn says, if you're doing this thing and you're up there on top of this hundreds of thousands of pounds of fuel that you're just about to ignite, and the closest other people are 3 miles away, you have to know that there's a bit of a risk involved. But they were willing to face that risk because they were doing something that truly affected all of humankind. And they gave themselves to that. They committed their lives to that long before that particular moment. And, one of the things that I thought about that I don't think anybody really talked about is that they were in the middle of that moment. The moment they had given their lives to, committed their lives to, and it was throttles up. Go, Challenger. And so your whole heart and spirit at that moment has to be going, yes, yes, yes. And at that instant, they stepped into another dimension. That's a pretty magnificent way to go. Yeah. And I really don't feel badly for them. I feel compassion for the families and their loss, because it's the loss that any of us feel when we lose someone that we love. But I also want the families to feel, and I want NASA to feel, and I want our country to feel what an incredible thing it is that we're doing with our space effort, and how much it creates, how much it opens up for all of humanity, and that I would give myself to that right now. I'd go tomorrow if I could. I would have gone on that flight, even knowing what happened. I'd be proud to go. And maybe someday I'll have a chance to. In any case, what I was looking for, and to a large degree what I most hoped to communicate, I was able to find without having gone. And I'm sorry that it cost so much. But I'm glad that what I've written is uplifting, and that people see in it the possibility.
Yes.
I think NASA is one of the best things going on, not only in our country, but in the world. And they have my total support.